What is going on, everybody? This is the Hat Villain PhD, and I'm coming to you live. I thought I needed something to kind of break up a little bit of frustration. Now, a lot of you guys, if you guys are not aware, today is the MLB trade deadline, and I will say there have been some. I would say honestly, there's been some really good trades, and for the folks that have their notifications set, thank you so much. I needed something to kind of honestly cheer myself up. It's been a really rough couple of days in the sense of hearing everything going down and knowing that the team that I love, of course, the San Francisco Giants, apparently don't realize potentially the team they have in front of you. Or in front of them, I should say. I'm not part of the team. And what I mean by that, if you guys haven't heard, I'm sure you guys have, but if you haven't, you live under a rock. The Dodgers got Max Scherzer. They got Trey Turner. They got Danny Duffy. Yeah, and the Giants they released Mike Tauchman, and they got Brandon Crawford back from the DL. Fucking fantastic. The Nationals are having a fire sale. If you guys haven't heard, they got rid of Scherzer, Turner. They got rid of Kyle Schwarber. They're looking to potentially get rid of Yan Gomes as well. And yeah, and if you guys haven't heard already, Jose Barrios was just traded. Of course, Jesus Luzardo was traded to the Marlins, which actually be kind of good for him because I believe he is from Florida area, Miami area. So it's like a homecoming to him. And then the A's got Sterling Marte, and then I believe the A's got Kendall Grayman. I'm doing this all off the top of my head. So, yeah. The Red Sox, of course, got Kyle Schwarber, which will be good. Yankees have done some interesting moves, man. If you guys were scared of the Yankees before, you should – or not scared of the Yankees before, you should be scared of the Yankees now. I mean, I know on a statistical standpoint, they're 300 batting average type players. That's not what they got. But they did get Joey Gallo now with Aaron Judge and Stanton. And, I'm missing one. Somebody help me. But the Yankees also got another big bat. Like I said, I'm doing this all off the top of my head. But they have 4 bombers of hitters in their lineup. Rizzo. I believe they got Anthony Rizzo because the Cubs traded Anthony Rizzo as well. And so the Cubs are having a fire sale. The Nationals are having a fire sale. And I'm going to just straight say it. If the Giants do not go out and get one pitcher at least, I almost don't care who at this point, and Chris Bryant, I'm going to say that the season's over. And I don't understand this. If you guys watched my Dodger Stadium tour, you guys know that I was down in LA last week, and I got to watch the Giants and Dodgers rivalry, which I will say, I don't care what people say. Dodger fans suck. Straight up. They're rude. I don't understand. I know Giants fans can be the same way sometimes, but I can tell you I've been to one Giants and Dodger game in San Francisco, and I've never seen as many rude people in one spot that would treat the other fan base as bad, even if the Giants won. I believe the Giants won the game that I went to in San Francisco, and nobody really said anything negative to, Dodger fans, because nobody, at the end of the day, it's just a game. It's just for fun. It's a good rivalry, and it's a lot of fun. You go to freaking LA, and yeah, granted, I did go that Will Smith hit the 3-run home run to walk it off, and it was electrifying, and I got some highlight videos coming up on that one, and it was awesome. And I was all decked out in my orange and everything. I wasn't fighting, whatever. And Dodger fans are just freaking straight a-holes, and nothing's going to change that. I obviously I know there are some good Dodger fans out there, but man, it is bad when you have a great win, and then I'm trying to walk to my car and people are acting hella rude. It's like, okay, it's one freaking game. You can't win every freaking game. And on top of it, there was a fight down the left field line between Dodger fans. Dodger fan on Dodger fan violence. What is up with that? You guys must be really ignorant to be fighting each other. What got you so mad? Oh, the Dodgers are going to win? How are they going to win? You're going to fight each other over that? What's up, Mark? How you doing, bud? So anyways, it was an interesting experience. I still had a good time. Nothing terrible happened, so I will say that. But I will just say, Giants, you got to go out and do something. I mean, you just had a very good series against the Dodgers here in San Francisco. You had a great series down in LA, and you're doing nothing at the trade deadline. I don't freaking get it. Somebody freaking help me understand the Giants. And I know there's not a lot of Giants fans out there, but I know that Vault guys are getting free hats. That's okay. Of course, that's okay. They're going to do what they want to do, and that's okay. I got nothing to say against them. Obviously, if you guys saw my interview, that interview basically proved all my points about the situation. There was no proof that I said anything that they said against me, and that's all I'm going to say. I still haven't heard any videos of me saying that they buy and sell their hats, and that's all I'm going to say. I proved my point, and I'm going to move on, and I'm going to continue on to do my thing here, and I have proved my point about a couple other people, such as Fitted Insider. He hasn't made a video in 4 months because all he can do is hype videos. Now, if he starts doing videos similar to what I do, then that's great, but that's not what that's kind of not what his channel is, and I proved my point on that too. You stood your ground, yeah, and I'm done with it. I did that interview because I just wanted to see what he said, and at the end of the day, it went the way I thought it was going to go. So that's all good. So we're done with that. We're going to move on. I'm going to continue to do my videos. I don't need hype hats. If you guys don't know, Hat Club is not doing early access no more. And yes, I did have early access, which was wonderful because I got to order hats. And you guys know I don't have time to jump on their 11 o'clock drops. And they're just selling out way too quickly. I don't even bother no more. Haven't bought a hat from them like in, I don't know, since the Cyclone collection that had early access to, I believe it was at the beginning of this month of July. And I haven't bought a hat since, and no joke. So those were the last hats. And then if you guys don't know, I'm officially not working at the Blue Store no more. I really wasn't working there anyways. I was just staying on so I can get the little bit of a discount, but I'm no longer working there, which is fine. I didn't really use my discount that much anyway, so it's all good. I just like having, being able to see some stuff that the general public kind of doesn't get to see. And yeah, everybody else. So it's all good. So no more Blue Store. But like I said, I don't know if you're new. I'm not a hype channel. I buy some other cool stuff. Like I bought this one down in LA recently. It's one of the Armed Forces hats for the Angels. I got this for like $25. This is the kind of stuff that I started my channel on. This is the kind of stuff I will continue to do my channel on. If I somehow manage to get a couple of hype hats here and there, I will. But if I like him, the only hat that I would have liked to gotten is the Tricks from Blue Jays hat from the cereal collection. But like I said, I don't have time to be on there at 11 o'clock. And we all know there's something, the Hat Club's inventories up on exclusive fitteds that Warren sold out and a lot were. I'm kind of confused about the question. I feel like they need to start, like they just released their Ivory collection. I think it was yesterday from Hat Club, and it sold out in like, I don't know, like 30 seconds, a minute. I don't know. It sold out hella quick. By the time I checked in the evening, just for curiosity's sake, they were already sold out. And they recently had some Hat Club Hockey League hats. They sold out, and there's people posting pictures on Instagram that they got like 8 of them. Early access is still going on. So Hat Club, you guys are liars. Hey, I don't get really nothing for people using my link from Hat Club, so I don't really care if they take the link away from me. Hat Club, you guys are liars. You're still giving people early access. There's no way. You cannot tell me that somebody's able to get 4, 5, 6 Hat Club Hockey League hats from the recent drop in one order. No. You cannot tell me that. Please show me how you get 6 of those hats. As soon as they drop, you're able to get 6 hats in your freaking cart and check out and still get them. Come on, man. There's people that can't even get freaking 1 hat dropped when it comes down. Did you see the price on eBay? The price they want woo? Which one are you talking about? I mean, honestly, whenever I get like a pre-order in, a special pre-order, I list them for a certain amount. but my expectations of what I know I'll get is actually a lot lower. So I'm more curious about Mark, about what they're selling for. I can tell you, shadow of a doubt, I do not sell any of the pre-order stuff that I buy from like Clink Room, or if I buy like I have a whole bunch of Sandstorms coming out, the whole set coming in. I don't get anything less than $95. No joke. I list them for $150. I don't go lower than $95. And of course, I don't have any say about tax and stuff. So I've seen some J tips go be listed for like $250. And I can tell you the one extra J tips hat I got, I think I sold it for like $115. And I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to price gouge, and I know what some of you clowns are going to say, that I'm price gouging, but I'm really not. My profit's only like $30, seriously, because it wants the hat costs, the shipping costs, the eBay fees. So, you know, people are going to list them what they are, but here's what I'm more concerned about, Mark, is what they actually sell them for. You know, it's just like jerseys or sneakers or whatever. You can list them for whatever you want, but what is the actual sell price on them? And that's kind of what I look for more for as somebody that sells hats all the time. And I actually, believe it or not, guys, I actually make more money on reselling like $5 hats. I go to the blue stores all around the area. You guys know this. I'm not shitting you guys. I picked up recently a Cleveland Cavaliers Mitchell & Ness snapback flex fit for $5. I'm not kidding you guys. I sold that hat for $37.99. There was nothing special about it. It was Cleveland C. It was a maroon. It was, you know, a Mitchell Ness snapback flex fit, 37. So I actually make more money not on the exclusives like most people think. I actually make more money on buying the dad hats, the snapbacks. You know, if I could get the fitted for like 15, no more than 20, I'm only going to make about 10, 15 bucks. So my goal is to get those like dad hats. I actually have, unfortunately, a lot of dad hats, and they actually sell pretty decent. So just think about that. Exclusive stuffs and fitteds are not the top selling items from my experience. And like I said, that's from a guy who goes out and finds hats and travels all over California and other states and buys hats and resells them. So let's see. Do you think that the exclusive fitteds is the hottest market for hats? Is that an actual marketplace? Because I don't think so. I think people are trying to take advantage of the COVID collectors, which is fine. The hype beast clowns, which is fine. If you can get a clown to give you $200, and I know some people have actually gotten like 175, 200 on private sales. If you can get somebody to pay you that, what's the problem? I don't see a problem with that, because like if I go buy a pair of sneakers and I buy it on resale, you know that typically those sneakers cost $150. I'm paying $3. There's no problem with that. So I actually don't have a problem with that, because in the end of the day, the person buying the item and the person selling, generally they're both happy parties to the situation. It's usually the people that are seen from the outside to them that have a problem with it. And I think it's more of a line of jealousy that, one, they didn't have sneakers, and two, they didn't have, I guess, the will to want to sell it, and they didn't want to get rid of it. So, you know, that's how I feel. When I sold one Hat Club exclusive pre-order hat that I got, I think it was either a lemonade or I think it was a watermelon. Actually, I think it was the Dodgers one. I sold it for $150. Guess what? The guy was freaking happy about it. He had no problem paying $150. So we'll clear up some language issues that we have, and I want to help people understand translation. Okay, when people say the idea that hat sellers are evil, that's because they're jealous. When they're saying that the hat seller, whoever is reselling the hats, is SOL, out of his mind, that means that they want you to hit them up because they actually want the hat, and they're trying to downgrade the hat so they can try to hustle that better price. And when they say that they don't ever resell hats, they full of BS. They do it on the low. They're just not open about it. You guys know, unfortunately, I'm probably too truthful about what I do, and I don't have a problem with that, because at the end of the day, I'm not hurting no, and I'm not breaking no rules. else their stuff one time or another is considered a resale. That's because they really want it. And if they say that this person is full of it, they're just trying to get it for themselves. It happens in the collectibles. If anybody's into Funko Pops or like G.I. Joes or Cabbage Patch Dolls or baseball cards, when they talk negative about a particular item or a card, it's because secretly they want the item and they're trying to get the best deal and try to run away competition on those items. So that's what it is. This year, I've never seen so much expensive hats ever this year on eBay. Well, I will tell you this one, Mark. The true hat collectors will pay anything. The reason why, Mark, and I've said this before, I can't tell you what video, but I have said this before. If Hat Club and the Clink Room and whoever else does these excluded fitteds, Hat Haven, I don't give a shit what some people call it. I call it Hat Haven because it's spelled Heavan. I don't freaking care if it's Hat Heaven, Hat Haven. I don't really care. I don't have no association with them. Here's the thing. Oh, and Downey Locker Room. I know they do some good stuff. It's more of a it seems like a family-owned business, and that's great. But here's the deal. If you, and this happens with Funko Pops and collectibles, if you are going to limit the amount of production of a particular item, i.e. hats, i.e. Funko Pops, then of course you're going to have a higher market and you're going to be able to ask the price that you want and people are going to pay because they know the exclusivity. I've had people tell me on eBay, very few, but I've had a couple. Hey, when these Clink Room hats rolled out, they were $45. I won't pay you more than $60 for this Clink Room hat. So if you want to sell 2 of them right now for $60 each, I'll be a best buyer and I'll be a frequent buyer. And I'll say, good luck. I send a message, I'll say, good luck. And the reason why is I know the exclusivity of the Clink Room hats or Hat Club hat, whatever I'm selling. I know the exclusivity. I know you can't generally get this hat. And even if you go buy it from someone else for like $80, guess what? That $80 hat's off the market. Guess what's still there? Mine. And eventually it will sell. I have sold literally every hat I have tried to sell from Clink Room or a Hat Club pre-drops or pre-orders or whatever. I've sold every one. So that is driving the market. If freaking Hat Club would stop doing these freaking, I'm going to order, we're only going to manufacture 5, 7, and 5/8 on the line. 5, 7.5. If they start just, I know they don't want to carry much inventory, and this goes for all other companies as well. They don't want to carry much inventory. But if they stop minimizing the freaking orders so bad, by now, hey, whenever we drop a hat, we generally sell it in like 30 seconds. Let's next time order an extra 15 more of each size. So we don't have this. If you drop the demand of the hat because people are able to get it when it drops, you're not going to have the problem. They say there's no bots, then what is going on? So most of the exclusive fitteds are limited. Well, yeah, how can they sell it in like 30 seconds every freaking time? They're not telling us how many of these hats they're producing, but it can't be very many. If there's probably a good, I would say maybe at least 50 to 100 people per size that want to get that hat, like myself. There were some hats that, yeah, I wanted to get, but I ain't stressing about not getting them. And if they would have made more of those lines, I would have maybe had a chance. They would have easily sold them. So Clink Room does the same thing. And I got 2 Clink Room hats, and I'm actually very happy I got them. I am annoyed with Clink Room. And you guys know I've always been a big advocate of Clink Room, and I love what they do. But this is getting straight ridiculous. The 2 hats I am going to show you. One I ordered on February 7th. Or actually, I ordered both of them on February 7th. Now, I will say the time frame might be a little off because I might have ordered them, during their time frame of pre-order, obviously, and they might have had, but usually their pre-order time frame is like 6 weeks. So anyway, so I ordered these both back in February, and now I finally got them on like July 26th, almost 5 months later. And as far as I know, and you guys know this about as good as I do, Clink Room hats are generally ran through Hat Club. But if you guys haven't been following, Hat Club did the Sandstorm collection pre-orders a couple months ago. They say that they're supposed to be produced in August. They sent an email saying that they're still on pace to come in on time in August. So if Hat Club is doing Clink Room hats as well. Why are Clink Room hats running like 5 to 6 months behind now when it's only supposed to be like 3 months? Oh yeah, because they're not top priority. And I feel like, hey, if Clink Room wants to charge us the whole price, they need to give. This makes it really hard. Like Clink Room just today that I actually wouldn't mind getting. Hopefully you're still there. Clink Room dropped 3 hats today that I actually wouldn't mind getting. One was like an owl, one was a claw machine monkey one, and another one was, I think it was a shark or something, but they're actually pretty cool looking. They had some good scenery in their drawing, their design, whatnot. But this is getting ridiculous. 5 months for a hat. This almost seems like, and I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, but we could all order a hat, something bad could happen, and we'll never get it, and it shows up like 2 months later. I'm just saying. Yeah, didn't you buy all of them? Yes, I did buy all of them. How many they kick out when one drops? I don't know the answer, Mark, but it can't be very many. Yeah, I bought every single Sandstorm hat that they had. I wasn't going to. That wasn't planned, but I ended up doing it. I got one for a friend who doesn't buy pre-orders, and he just pays me back when I get them in, which is fine. And I will sell some of them straight up. I have no problems telling you that. I will sell some of them. They will be listed, and I will get the money that I want for them. So it's just the way it is. You guys could do it too. I'm not saying that I'm special. You guys could do it too. But I will tell you, selling exclusive hats actually is not probably the best. If you're looking to try to flip something, it's not the best flipper. I'll be honest. It's like card collecting. You know, I'm into cards and stuff like that. And it is really hard to like buy prospects right now and try to figure out how much they're going to be worth in the future. And the only way to get good cards is to pull them out of packs, but then you got to buy a bunch of packs. It's just not, you actually almost don't really gain anything. That's why I don't really sell too many cards that much. I'm more of a collector on those ones. So anyways, let's get to the first one. I'm not sure which one it is. I know what they are. I'm just not sure which box. They were in 2 different orders. So like I said, I ordered these back in February, and I finally got them like a week ago. And like I said, I needed something to break up today's little BS, because I'm getting really annoyed with the Giants. I really hope the Giants do something good. Like I said, if they don't get in a pitcher, I mean, I'll settle for another decent hitter. I don't know really anybody out there the Giants can go get, but if they don't get, do they not care about the season? They're having a good season. Yes, they're having a season that nobody expected them to have, but come on. All right, here we go. Yep. Date 2/7, ship date 7/21. That is, I'm sorry, 7/21. I'm bad at math, but that's about, I get the hat. I'm happy with this, so I feel okay about it. But 5 months to get. Anyways, let's digressing. They got this tissue paper, and so they finally, because I didn't get none last time for some reason, they might have fell at the bottom. Got the Clink Room sticker, which if you guys don't know, whenever I sell a Clink Room hat, I actually put the stickers and stuff back in the packages, because I'm not really a sticker collector myself. I don't really know what to do with the stickers. Anyways, this one was actually the one that is really freaking dope. It's kind of weird. It has a baseball sticker on it. I don't know why it has a baseball sticker. Are you going to watch SmackDown tonight? Yes, I will. And I just watched NXT, and I'm going to watch AEW later today because I record it. I'm going to watch SmackDown. What they're doing to Keith Lee is ridiculous. What they're doing to Karrion Kross is garbage. And I really don't want to see Goldberg and Bobby Lashley. That is just, this is why I just watch wrestling for what it is. I try not to overthink it, but do we really need Bobby Lashley and Goldberg? I mean, Keith Lee is a great athlete, and if anything, I'd rather see Big E versus Lashley. Whatever. Anyways, we're digressing. Let's get on to the hat. Here we go, guys. Check this out. Bam! This is called the Cerberus. I think I'm sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong. It's Cerberus by Clinker Bosco Boz. Hopefully I said your name right. This one is freaking awesome. And I'm going to show you another great detail that I don't know if I remembered because, I lose track, but about the UV, but it's actually pretty dope. But check out the 3 stitchings on, I'm going to say they're like pit bulls. I don't know. You got some pit bull dog. You got some tall ears. You got some fangs like a wolf. I don't know. You got some stars in the eyes, some freaking lightning bolt right there. This is freaking awesome. You got the flame coming out with orange outlining. This one is actually pretty sick. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be three dog head or whatever, but it is a pretty sick design. Great embroidery. I like how they do the transition of the purple and the violet from the eyes to give it that extra detailing so it doesn't all, blend together or blot together. So I don't know why it has a baseball sticker right here. Take that off, I guess, because not sure. I'm guessing that it was with other hats and it got kind of stuck. But here's the part that I didn't know about. And yes, it's all black, of course. Orange New Era flag, orange Clink monkey on the back. But here it is. Nice orange UV. They do have the sticker on this one. And it just says Black O Pop. Okay. It says Black O Pop. And this was $42. If you guys haven't noticed, Clink Room, I want to say they raised their prices to like $45. I could be tripping about that, but that's okay. 7.5/8 made in China. And I still say that they do need to put the Clinker's name or something right there, or the name of the hat, at least on the inside. I feel like since it's taken 5 months to get the hats, they could do something like that. That way we remember the hats. All right, so the fits are actually getting a lot better. I know when the Clink Room hats first originated out, that they fit good. According to Professor Hatter, Javier Baez to the Mets. I can't confirm that, but if he did, well, he still sucks. So obviously that's going to make the Mets a lot better because you guys know my opinion on Javier Baez. I personally don't like him, don't care for him. He is a good player, and the Mets are actually looking pretty good. By the way, could I get some credit or recognition that I said the team to watch this year was the Cincinnati Reds? Because they probably won't make the playoffs or the wild card, but they're doing really good. And I also said the Cubs were not that great. If people remember, I did say the Cubs were not that great, but the teams to watch were the Cincinnati Reds. And Joey Votto's been on a tear. So shout out to Joey Votto for freaking doing a great job. He's had a really turn around the they're still trying to get up there, but I classify the Mets to do something good this year. I don't know if they're World within, but they're still doing really good as well. So Phillies, you're disappointing me a lot. Like, need to do something. So anyways, Cerebius, freaking nice ass hat right there. And like I said, the is a lot better. And I can guarantee you guys, if I wanted to sell this for $150, I'd get it. Honestly, let's just be real. I would get it. I klepto. I sold the change up hat. I sold the one that I knew I should have in trouble. It was a freaking great hat, and I bought one from my own collection because I sold that one like right away. So this is another one I sell if I wanted to. So anyways, I'm just saying that because I'm just telling you this is a freaking good hat. People are going to be like, damn, they either missed it, they didn't see it. And that's the thing about people who are trying to collect some of the Clink Room hats. They weren't onto Clink Room when these were being dropped. And so now that they're seeing them for the first time, they're like, oh, damn. Thank you, Hatter. He says, I'm 100% right. And I will tell you, I will say this. I personally, as much as I want the Giants to get Chris Bryant, I personally, as an old baseball traditionalist, I rather see Chris Bryant stay with the Cubs. Probably even Javier Baez because they came up through the organization. I rather probably see those guys stay with the Cubs because I miss those days of seeing Cal Ripken with the Orioles, Tony Gwynn with the Padres. Those long traditional guys that stayed with their team. Yeah, Paul Maunder changed around. Robin Yunt, I can't remember. I believe Robin Yunt did not stay with the Brewers the whole time. But you also had like George Brett. I miss those times, man. Griffey, he was with the Mariners. Griffey, he went to the Reds and whatnot. So a little tied there. I know why he went to Cincinnati. But Frank Thomas, he's trying to build a couple extra years, so he went to the A's and the Blue Jays. But, man, I miss those days when the freaking players would stay with their freaking team they drafted with and then they retire with. So, yeah. All right, so here's the hat that I don't know if I'm going to be crazy about. I feel like on this one, if the UV is not a certain color, I probably won't like it as much. I don't really know, but like I said, it's a good hat. That's why I ordered it in the first place. Got my Clink Room thing, and I got my sticker Clink Room. So here we go, guys. I do like the tissue paper, and it works. I mean, I usually ship my hats in plastic bags, but this works as well considering they weren't doing anything. All right, guys, here we go. We got the Raven Wolves, and this one, like a design, is actually a great design. And let's just take a look at it because this is gonna make or break the hat for me, guys. Okay, it's got it. I was going to say, if this did not have a blue colored UV, I would have been a little disappointed. I don't know about you guys, because, you know, once you look at the stitching and everything, the stitching is awesome. I like how you have your Raven and your wolf intertwined together. So that looks good. I like how they have the different kind of gray silver right here on the wolf. And then they even have a little bit of offset blue on the Raven and navy and the lighter blue. And then you got the eyes right there in the nice yellow. So it looks freaking awesome on the stitching. I will not say this time that once I got it, it was worth the wait, because 5.5 months, and I'm sorry I keep saying that, is a long freaking time for a hat. I will say the designs are freaking awesome. I love them. I'm glad I ordered them. I'm just not happy with the 5.5 months. And yes, they did. I have gotten some discounts. If you ordered, they sent out like a discount code. I don't know if it works still. You guys could try to use it. It's the discount code was COVID sucks, COVIDSUX, I think it was, or SUCK. Try both of them. Anyways, they sent it out to everybody for the delay in the processing, and you got 10% off. So if you guys want to try it, go for it. Why not, right? Get 10% off. So yes. When are you going to do a yard stream again? I mean, considering I drink too much, you never know, Mark. You know, I drink way too much, so I might just do one tonight. I don't know. That's a pun, guys. A lot of people think just because they tune into my baseball beers and BS show that I drink all the time. Come on, guys. Now, I will say, though, Mark, I probably will be drinking tonight. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. Minor Leagues got his first full-time. So he's been working for the last 2 weeks, and his first paycheck should be today. It's kind of wishy-washy if he's getting direct deposit or if he's actually getting a check. If he got paid, he is taking me and Team Mom out for dinner with his first paycheck as like a little thank you. So if he takes us out for dinner, yes, I will be drinking. I don't know if, and then if you guys don't know, I'm working. I will be doing one eventually. I just, you know, just kind of uploading the videos from my LA trip. So thank you for asking, Mark. I will see. All right, we got it back here. We got the Clink Room monkey here in blue. And is it just me or does it look a little funny? I don't know, guys. This the monkey on the back. Is it just my eyes? Do those monkeys look different? I don't know. Maybe it's just the blue or the thickness on the stitching on the orange to the blue one, but they do look a little off. So I don't know. Okay, let's try this one on. Oh yeah. And I will say, guys, my hair is growing out a little bit longer. If you guys can't notice, you know, I am kind of old, so it is kind of thinning out a little bit as well, but it is growing out. So the hats are starting to fit me a little bit better. So this one fits really good. And I got a little surprise. If you guys haven't watched my Downey Locker Room review yet, please go check it out. I finally went to Downey Locker Room in Downey, California. It was a nice little store. And I actually missed out on picking up a couple hats I actually wanted to get. I picked up one, but the reason I forgot to pick them out is I just forgot. I'm old. Elvis, smashing that like button. Thank you very much, Elvis. Haven't seen you for a minute. Nice to see you back in the building. Anyway, so one of the hats I got from the Downey Locker Room, and if you are a Dodger fan and you're down in the Downey area, you should really go there. They have a lot of great Dodger hats. And you guys know I hate the Dodgers. And there was no way I was going to buy a Dodger hat. I couldn't do it, but I did find one. And I will say, you guys can let me know down in the comment sections. I don't think this was an official hat. and I'll tell you why here in just a second. I think this was maybe just a Downey Room type exclusive only. But here we go, guys. We got bam! And you guys were like saying it says the locals. Okay. And then if you look at the back, it says the locals. Okay, so a lot of you guys know that I do videos on the MILB Copa de Diversión hats that I do, the Fun Cup series, and this was supposed to be the Lansing Lugnuts, also known as the Lansing Locals / Crazy. And I don't think that the Lansing Locals or Lansing Lugnuts ever really endorsed this type of hat. I've never seen it on their own team website. Do you have San Jose Giants Jodro hat? Yes, I actually do. I have two of them actually. I have the original Copa hat, and I have the new Copa hat. Actually, the original Copa hat wasn't really a Copa hat because I actually did that one to pay tribute to the Jodro man Paul. So anyways, yes, I do have two of those. So anyways, so I don't think this was like an official drop per se by the Lansing Lugnuts, but I think this was just a Downey Room exclusive. But I really liked it. Had to get a hat. So I like how they did like the graffitiing, or however you say this style. We got like those graffitiing spray paint on the outside, you know, the block letters. Got that light blue on the eyelets, and the button looks really nice. Got the light blue on the New Era flag. And then on the back, it does say locals on the back. And this is also why it makes me think this wasn't like an official like minor league drop, is because usually they would have the minor league little guy in the back. And then I do like the fact that it has that nice, this is where a nice colored UV makes perfect sense because it goes with the rest of the hats. Of course, as you guys can see, it was $40. Not that really anybody cares. Black sweatband. And you guys know I don't say that other BS because it just sounds stupid. Made in China, 100% polyester. So I wanted to show this hat because I did the Downey locker room video and I hadn't shown the hat, and I just wanted to kind of fit this hat here in. So 7/5/8, fitting a little tight, but I did try this one on in store when I got it over a month ago, and I'm like, this would be perfect because obviously if I go up any higher, it's going to be way too loose, especially when I cut my hair. So there we go, guys. Picked up 3 great hats. These are the most, these are the recent ones right here, and then thought I would throw this one in. So you guys, let me know what you guys think of your team on how they are doing at the trade deadline. From what I could tell so far, Justin Wilson acquired by the Rays. See here, Michael Givens acquired by the Reds. Okay, let me know how your guys' team's doing so far. I know the Cubs are having a fire sale. The Nats are having a fire sale. The Dodgers are winning the trade deadline, and I am mad. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, guys? So anyways, thank you guys for your time today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, Hat Villain PhD. I'll see you guys next time. Later. Bye.